like Oprah, that is having weight issue. Can we apply the law of attraction for weight issue? I mean, the Oprah is thinks she's. I mean, she has attracted many big things in her life.
Well, I'll speak on behalf of other larger people like myself, because I was much larger than I am. I had a lot of built-in stories. I had blueprints in my head. So this is a perfect, on this hand, I wanted to have a happy, slender body. And that was my desire. And I'd cut out pictures and I'd pretend. And I remember, you got me started now. I remember this affirmation on my bathroom mirror. First, tell me if it's a positive affirmation. I was fat. I was over 300 pounds. I couldn't see my feet. I was so fat. And here was my affirmation. I have a happy, slender body. So first, is that a positive affirmation in the affirmation world?
An affirmation word, yes, but I can see how it can bring you down, though.
Come here. It's not pretty, but I was standing in the mirror weighing 300 pounds and can't see my feet. And when I said I have a happy, slender body, you know what my little voice said? No, you don't. Look how big you are. You're as big as you've ever been. And then I'm so negative, I'm running out to the fridge to put peanut butter on an onion because I'm all depressed about it. So here's what I want everyone to hear. A positive affirmation can have a negative vibration. Mm-hmm. And in my book, you've seen my book, there's a picture of the fat guy in front of the bathroom mirror. That's me. And an affirmation is, I have a happy, slender body. Well, you know when that feels good? When it does. When I do have a happy, slender body. So affirmations make you state it as if you have it. And if you state it, and if you have it and you don't, now you're sending a negative vibration. Here's my important sentence. Law of attraction isn't responding to the words in your affirmation. It's responding to how you feel about the words that are in your affirmation.
Mm-hmm. Got that. So you're bringing the NLP, though. You're bringing some neuro-linguistic programming. You have to explain to us, though, because it sounds from the outside that it's more of imposing a certain language and thoughts on our behavior. So can you tell us what is the parallel, what is the associations of law of attraction and NLP? Because your next book, I know, and we're going to talk about it very shortly, but the law of connection, there is the word NLP on the cover.
Okay. You use the word imposing. Now, when you say the word imposing, do you mean that you're making yourself do it? You're imposing to do that?
Make believe.
It could be make believe, but no, it's not make believe. So it's not imposing, but it's being deliberate in the language. And I'm going to teach you in a second how to say something deliberately so you do this. That feels good. Because the words have to be congruent with the feelings. Mm-hmm. If I say I have a happy, slender body, and I hear it, my voice says, no, you don't. So I need to be able to articulate, when I do this, I'm using words. I need to be able to use words that resonate, thinking, And you know what? It's two things. It's removing the current tense. I know the affirmation police are going to be all over me, but removing the current tense and saying this word is the word process. So here's how Michael Losier teaches people to give attention to desires. We would say something like this. I'm in the process of attracting all that I need to do, know, or have to have a happier, slender body. And then people say, well, aren't we not allowed to use the word process? Doesn't that mean I'm always going to be in the process? And the answer is yes. Because even when you get the thing that you say you want something bigger and better and more. And even when you get the thing that's bigger and better and more, you want the thing that's bigger and better and more. So you're always in process. And I promise you, as soon as you can give something attention in the positive way, or a negative way, but in this case in the positive way, you just set the energy in motion. So if I were to say, well, I'm in the process of attracting my next great interview, just by saying that, those words cause me a positive vibration, so I set the energy in motion. So the truth is, I am attracting it. I am in the process of attracting it through my deliberate words and my deliberate setting of the vibration. One of them is true and one of them is not true, and I'm going to reword them again. This one is not true and I can feel it. I have a happy, slender body. This one is true. I'm in the process of attracting all that I need to do, know, or have to have a happier, slender body. When I say that, I'm thinking, okay, well, I attracted a chef, and I attracted a runner, and I attracted a hiker, and I attracted, and now I'm keeping score, and now I'm saying true, 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 and now I'm including the vibration of the way I want it to be, and then law of attraction kicks in. So I actually use law of attraction to lose about 60 pounds in the last 2 years. I attracted a chef, I attracted a hiking buddy, I attracted information, I attracted this. So I attracted whatever I needed to do, know, or have. Because I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't know what I needed to have. I didn't even know what I needed to know. So it's a blanket statement. Whatever I need to do, know, or have to attract this easily. And then paying attention that everything that comes to you. This is an alignment. This is an alignment. And when you celebrate the matches, now you're including the matches in your vibration.
So how did you, when you were looking at your body in the mirror and feeling it, what would you say?
Well, first I avoided all mirrors and everything. I never liked my body. Even though my head was, I tried to be positive thoughts about it. The notion that I had to have this funny body was never true. I go to my friend Greg's house. He's got these little signs all over his house, and they say, money comes to me easily. My bank account's overflowing. I'm a millionaire. Well, I know he's not. And I ask him, I say, tell me about all these little plaques. And you know what he says? Come here. I can't even look at them. They just depress me.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
No, can you hear the irony in that?
Yeah.
These things are supposed to help us give it attention, but what they really do is the vibration. But here's the deal. If people's affirmations are working for them, keep doing it. It means the vibrations are in alignment to the word. But if you're saying it and it's not feeling right, just tweak up the sentence by removing current tense and saying in the process, and ideally it'll feel better. And it is NLP. NLP stands for neuro, which is the brain, linguistics, which is words, and programming, which is the brain. Now, I've programmed people today a few times. Matter of fact, I'll program you too, because every time you use the word don't, not, and no, at that very moment, you're going to hear my voice in your head, and you're going to say what? So, what are you going to say? So, what do I want?
Yes, exactly.
And even when you use the word don't, not, and no, you're going to be thinking of this conversation. That's the programming part.
Okay.
The linguistics is the important part too.
Tell us about, I know you have a fantastic seminar coming